Hey, how you guys doing? I've been crying all day. Well, not all day, like off and on sporadically. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. So what drives us to be in relationships that are unhealthy? It's being able to be vulnerable. It's the intimacy of being able to be vulnerable. When we find people who are toxic, unfortunately, they allow us to be vulnerable. They're not judging us because they're too busy covering up their own bullshit. So we take that as a sign of our freedom of expression when it's your freedom to be trapped. Because once you give over that vulnerability and give them your secrets, that vulnerability is used against you. And then you become involved or entangled in a toxic relationship. That is what is missed. That is the empty feeling. That is what you desire. You desire intimacy. But it's more than intimacy when you say, I don't want to be alone. When you say, I'm tired of sleeping alone. When you say, I want someone to hold. What you're asking for is someone to allow you to be vulnerable. And I'm here to tell you that does not always have to be a spouse that you're banging. You can have a friend to be vulnerable with. That's where best friends come in at, best cousins come in at, best selves come in at. I'm very vulnerable with myself. Would it be nice to be vulnerable with other people? Of course. It's human nature to want to be vulnerable with someone. But don't mistake vulnerability for intimacy, for this was meant to be, for you are my soulmate. Someone listening to you and saying they understand your pain and your sorrows does not make them your soulmate. Someone who has experienced similar traumas to you does not make them your soulmate. Someone who's who sits down and listens to you cry, listens to you bitch and you whine, puts up with your shit, accepts and excuses and enables your toxic shit does not make them your soulmate. It makes them conspirers to your toxic shit. Now, if you enjoy your toxicness, if you enjoy your comfortable shit, who am I to tell you not to be in it? But if what you're looking for is something deeper, if you're tired of hitting your head on the same damn wall, if you're tired of ending up in a toxic dump when you thought you were going to a land filled of fairies and roses, when it looked that way when you opened the door and you stepped in and the room smelled like shit, when you're tired of that, then you come and listen, you come and pay attention, and you come and sit and we can talk. Because I'm going to talk. It's if you want to listen. It's up to you. And it's not just you. It's not just me. It's something that happens. I noticed myself wanting intimacy, and I say, dang. Even recently, I've sat and I said, man, I wish I had that someone to sit and talk with, someone to hold me, someone. Do I want a relationship? Maybe I am ready for a relationship. And I've had that conversation with myself. And I sit down and I self-reflect and I said no. As I'm sitting here break down crying, driving through freaking Dutch Bros. They're awesome, by the way. Dutch Bros, Yuba City, rocks. It's not that I want someone to be intimate with or that I want a spouse. I want someone to be vulnerable with. So that's what I miss most about my auntie. Is that I could tell her anything and she never judged me. She talks shit. When it was me and her though, I could tell that woman anything and she would tell me how to use this. Yeah, I was able to be vulnerable with her. So, she is part of my inspiration and encouragement for going into soul therapy. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here so that you can be vulnerable with me. You can call on me. We can have one-on-one conversations. Limited to time slots. Because this is soul therapy, so you can't have all my time. Can't do it. However, I am here. That is what I am here for. You don't need a mate. You don't need a spouse. Is it lovely to have one? Absolutely. We tackle the world, we beat it better together than we do apart. But don't let your desire, your need to be vulnerable, to have someone hear you out and not judge you, put you in a situation. Don't let that desire or that need to be vulnerable push you into a toxic relationship. It's very easy to do. Because once that person relates to you on that vulnerable, toxic level, you feel a connection. And it's a relief, but you can't identify it. So you say, this is my soulmate. Because they sat up and listened to me all night. We didn't even have sex. We talked all night. I told them things I ain't never told nobody. And they didn't judge me. And they went through the same stuff. And they understand. I understand. I do. I'll listen. And I will give you advice that will benefit you. Because I want you to heal from the inside out. And I'm not looking to gain nothing from you. I don't want nothing from you. Except for you to pay your bill. But other than that, I don't want nothing. Oh. And I want you to be healed. Because if you're not healing, then we're wasting time. And that's not what I'm here for. Woo! Talking this out just helped me with my tears. Y'all, thank you for listening. But I meant what I said. Come to Nyati, smile, soul, therapy, baby. And sometimes you just need to breathe. Like my butterflies. Hey, little butterfly. Hey, little butterfly.
So the previous video with me breaking down by Dutch Bros, I wasn't going to post it. I was really hesitant on posting it. And then as soon as I finished making the video, this song came on, which was my validation, confirmation to put it out there. So if you don't know this song, please go look it up. I do not own the rights to this song. It is Soulmate by Lizzo.